Let's say the investment banker works an average 80 hours a week, which is very, very typical for that role. And let's say our second guy works 10 hours a week on his business. Again, I was making way more than $100,000 working only 4 hours a week on my agency once I got it up and running. So if you calculate their relative income, you're going to see that the relative income for an investment banker is $120 an hour, while for the guy with a small online business, it's $190 an hour. But that's not even the most important point, because let's say the investment banker manages to save up and retire in his early 50s. I mean, why is he even doing that in the first place? So that way he can move to some paradise city and live a chill lifestyle by the beach. Well, if that's the case, the guy who owns a small online business doesn't need to wait until retirement. He can live that lifestyle right now. He can run his business from a paradise city and live that same chill lifestyle by the beach. He doesn't have to wait until retirement. And most importantly, he doesn't need to live frugally and penny pinch along the way. He can actually enjoy the experiences his money can provide him while he's still young, and that's so important. Plus, another thing to mention is the investment banker is probably going to work in a place like New York and be bound to that city. They're going to be stuck. He's going to have to pay rent there. If he wants to go out for a fancy dinner with his wife, he's going to pay hundreds of dollars. His life cost in general is going to be very, very expensive. While at the same time, the guy with a small business can choose any city in the world to live in, where his lifestyle is going to cost a fraction of that. His rent will probably be 10% of the rent of the guy in New York for the exact same quality of apartment. An incredible night out is going to cost him $80, whereas the guy in New York is going to cost him $400.